after I retired from NEA in 2003, I had some friends, two brothers, Christopher and Philip Golette, who had moved from New York to open an office in Baltimore because they wanted to have their families grow up in this community. And they called themselves Red Abbey LLC because they were avid salmon fishermen, and Red Abbey is the name of a fly used to catch salmon. So they were downtown near where my office was, and I had been spending some time with them. And after I retired from NEA, they said, well, we'd be glad to have you hang out with us. Red Abbey Venture Partners, which was a $50 million life science venture fund. And we hired a fellow called Matt Zuga, who had been with Legg Mason, to come in as the managing general partner. And it was mostly the Golette family money, but there was also private investors, including myself and my family. So we invested in about a dozen companies, and the net was that we, 5 years into it, had returned capital, and the internal rate of return was double digits, about 14 to 15%. Then here at Red Abbey, we moved from the Foxley building over here to Green Spring Station, and the Golette brothers and myself thought that it would be an interesting thing to invest in emerging venture funds, which would have been equivalent to what NEA was when we started. And so we started Red Abbey Capital Partners 1, and we have invested in Borealis out of New Hampshire, Emergence out of California, Fairhaven in Boston, MVM, which is in London and Boston, .406, which is in Boston, Resource Capital, which is in Denver, and New Markets Venture Partners, which is near Columbia, Maryland, that's focused in education. And we've invested in maybe 8 or 9 funds like Amplify, Elephant Partners. We did High Cape. We committed $2 million to High Cape. We went back to MVM and invested $1 million in their fund 4. Owl Ventures, Peakspan. We went back to .406, invested in their fund 3. There's a fund in Philadelphia called 1315. We committed $500,000 to that. One called Valiant, and one called Velos, run by James Bailey, son of Jim Bailey, that owned Cambridge Associates. So at the moment we're working on the liquidation of the remaining companies in Red Abbey Capital Partners 1, and we're working with the funds that we've committed to in Red Abbey Capital Partners 2, and that brings us up to the present. And where we take it from here, I don't know, because I'm not sure we have the appetite to continue this activity. We have not made that decision.